towards Valverde. It's come all the way for Rodrigo! What a start for the teenager! Steered confidently home. His first goal in Champions League football. And got to clear their heads here, Galatasaray. It's Rodrigo again. He scored twice in the opening 6.25 minutes.
You just see the away side trying to play it from the back. This is where Real Madrid win the...
Well, it was on for his hat-trick, wasn't it, on his left foot? Benzema, there is an appeal though as Kroos goes down. He's gone for the Panenka and he's found the roof of the net. And with less than 40 minutes... Here he is looking for a hat-trick and finding Benzema. Gift. 4-0 Real Madrid.
Nagatomo, the attempted pass that was nowhere near coming off.
Dinked in towards Rodrigo. Toni Kroos could save that. Benzema just couldn't improvise. Modric. This is Carvajal. And Benzema! His 50th Champions League goal for Real Madrid. Makes it 5-0. Chance, maybe. Benzema. Rodrigo! Hat-trick! What about that? 2 at the start, 1 at the end. 18 years of age, your second Champions League appearance, your first at the Bernabeu.
Слева играет 31-й Рыбус, справа номер 20 Игнатьев, в центре 4 португалец Эдер, главный тренер Юрий Семин, не играет свой обороны. 19-й Банучи, 24-й Ругани, линия хавбеков и на месте. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, ну как же так? Как же так? Это что было? Это что произошло с Гильермо? Это необъяснимо.
И вот один из главных вопросов этого матча.
Мяч в воротах! 1-1! 1-1! Алексей Миранчук сравнивает счет. Прекрасная атака Локомотива. Подача с левого фланга и Алексей Миранчук пробил.
Semin side continued to play some slick football. He could have had Locomotive the chance to redeem himself with an agile stop from Gonzalo Higuain. Lee Howler. The Portuguese star Koviak denied before João Mario was foiled by Leonardo Bonucci on.
Costa! Costa! К сожалению, качество футболистов у Ювентуса, который выходит на замену такого уровня, который позволяет практически в одиночку обыграть сейчас все. Вот Денис подает, точно. Игуаин, Рабье на левом фланге, передача и снова хороший Черлок. Еще сейчас попрессингует он Дибалу, но Дибала тоже взрослый парень.
On Sunday at Anfield. Gabriel Jesus and Riyad Mahrez in. Commentary comes from Darren Fletcher and Steve McManaman.
And it goes towards Ilicic, and that was a good chance at the far post for Hateboer, who'd come running in behind him. First serious. It's Bernardo Silva. Little touch by Jesus to Sterling, simple as that. First serious attack of the night, and Raheem Sterling gets himself another goal. 14 this season for the England striker, and Manchester City cut İlkay Gundogan. Mahrez, just ahead of Raheem Sterling, who was darting in towards Kevin De Bruyne, who pulls it back for Raheem Sterling.
Took too long, Raheem. I normally like him.
Excellent challenge by Hatter. Sterling, and it's into the wall, and now they say handball. The referee indicated. Up steps Jesus. Oh, it's a terrible penalty. Awful penalty from Jesus.
He's looking at the floor. I think he gave it a good kick at the floor.
Gomez. Then he goes to Pasalic. There's the equaliser. Simple, really. Pinpoint cross. Accurate header. Atalanta 1, Manchester City 1.
It's funny.
In goes the corner from Gomez, and flicked on and flicked just wide by Berachin Siti. It's Ilicic running through. Oh, Bravo's brought him down.
I don't think he touched him, did he?
It's a red card, the reference, and that's not down to VAR, that's down to the substitution.
Yeah.
Oh, he saved it! Took him a couple of goes, but he got it. Pasalic lifts it in, Kyle Walker there for Manchester City. The crowd was shouting all time, Atalanta 1, Manchester City 1.
Continues at full-back, and having scored that 23-minute hat-trick as a super is the midfield goal threat. The new striker Okereke is the other. And he does, Mignolet beats it out. Cheek trying to calmly play their way out of trouble. They played their way into trouble, and the curling effort comes in from David Okereke. Bit of turnover in the summer. Dagba with the cross, it's awkward and it's easy, and Mauro Icardi's finished it off. And he couldn't miss. But somehow it's trundled its way through to the prolific Argentine. Dennis, ambitious, and always curling away. Navas couldn't quite be sure of his bearings. The Brugge still found Verratti, who shifts it on to Di Maria. Silva and Kimpembe are the targets, although that ended up far closer to the net than any of them as Mignolet beats it out. Dagba into Di Maria. They've worked this nicely. Mignolet put the dive in just to be sure. And he's in the box, looking for the bits, and that's a brilliant stop from Navas. The angle's tight, but he's there again. So nearly done. Good ball for Bernat. And Mbappe in the middle would expect to do better. Dagba. Now we see the pace of Kylian Mbappe, but not a fall for Ritz here. And that's a big call, it's a penalty. Clumsy challenge coming in on Mbappe. Here he comes. It's saved by Navas. And the sheet is still clean. Nearly 4 games into the group stage, and
in Ghana, where he was born, to Liberian parents who fled to Canada when he was 5 of their last 21 Champions League away games.
Yes, sir.
Shot from range attempted, and a decent save in the end from Goretzka's effort. Sarr had to stretch to deny Goretzka.
Be defeated.
This is Goretzka. Said he's 1 or 2 problems. And into the penalty area he comes. Lovely run. This good save. Jose Sarr denies Coman, and the best moment of the game so far.
Well,
Gnabry, Muller with the chance. Is he over-elaborated? Straight at Sarr.
Well, that's better from Bayern. Lovely skill.
National Ta. Bender. Sven Arias doet het goed. Speelt steeds in de basis.
Join them in the last 16 if they could win themselves. But Kevin Volland had for them. First centre-half Felipe glanced a header onto his own crossbar.
Weer Oblak die het doel in wordt geramd. En nu gaat hij erin. Het is een doelpunt voor Bayer Leverkusen. En dat zat eraan te komen. Bewust plaatsen ze al die mannen daar voor. Larabi. Oh, wat een misser. En 2-0. Mario Hermoso die alles goed deed. Misschien de minst slechte van allemaal van Atletico. Gaat daar langs de bal. Of de bal langs hem. Ja, 2-0. Dit is het eerste echte doelpunt.
Kamina, who was reaching for his other pocket moments later after Nadir
Morata, die zit erin. Maar is dit ook geen buitenspel? Net als bij zijn vorige doelpunt, dat werd afgekeurd.
And with the last kick of the game, Lucas Radetsky's save saw Leverkusen hang.
5 changes from that 1-1 draw at Everton on Sunday. Harry Kane back into the side after it could reproduce the same again on Matchday 4 against English opposition and leading.
Rolled up towards Harry Kane, who's come away from Deganek and thrashed it into the side netting.
Well taken by Harry Kane.
And now Son Heung-min. Son's hit right across the face.
There's great work from Sissoko. He started the whole move off.
Good work by Dyer, chased up by Pavkov! Superb smother from Gazzaniga.
Great save with his legs from Gazzaniga. First time he's been...
And Son again! And finally it's in! It took a while, but they cracked it eventually. Lo Celso is embraced, and he has a goal, some sort of crazy goal on his full top. Van La Parra, who hit the post, and it's smuggled back onto the bar, and Dyer gets it away. And Spurs are off the hook by hook or green. And Pavkov, he's rolled it in for Dele Alli, and Ali has found Son, and Son has lashed it into the roof of the net, and Tottenham are 2 to the good. Sweeping and certain from Spurs.
But they've capitalised on a Pavkov poor pass, and then Dembele's picked it up and driven from his own half. Brilliantly run into the heart of that Red Star defence.
Off goes Rose, so that's beautifully weighted. Rose for Son, 3-0.
Brilliant, that is absolutely brilliant. The run of Danny Rose down the left on the overlap, the pass, the weight of pass from Harry Kane, and then the awareness of Danny Rose, the slide.
And here's Eriksson. He's squeezed it in, and Spurs have 4 on the European road.
Well, the substitutes have played their part as well. Brilliant run from Sessegnon, well found by Danny Rose. Then he cuts the ball back into the feet of Christian Eriksen.
Up. Back for Eriksen by Skip. And Oliver Skip's going to see a yellow card on his Champions League debut.
And his team struck first at the Stadion Maximir. Alan Pat attempts to escape the group stage. Fortunately for them, Shakhtar rarely again. Even when it came to discipline, the teams matched each other blow for blow. Deep into the second half, home side made a significant breakthrough. Luka Ivanushets on target. Dinamo finally had some daylight as Ariane Ademi made it through. From Zagreb's perspective, Marais found it all too easy to lift Shakhtar for Dira's tangle with Tyson. VAR stepped in. The last meaningful kick of the match, Tete kept his cool.
Marcos Alonso coming into defence. Christian Pulisic keeping his place after Andre Onana, Lisandro Martinez and Donny van der Beek. They all picked up knocks in the...
Free kick in a really dangerous position.
Comes in with real pace, it's gone all the way through and in. Well, I think it's going to be claimed by Quincy Promise. I didn't see a touch in there from anybody. It's the best possible start for Ajax, it's the worst possible start for Chelsea. And Ajax take a lead. They'll try and do that here through Christian Pulisic, who's gone down. Mason Mount was coming in. Penalty. What a start we've got here. A Chelsea player with the responsibility. 1-1. How calm is Jorginho. Never phased, pressure moment, stroked it into the goal. Chelsea 1, Ajax 1.
It's a beautifully taken penalty, isn't it? And it's that little skip.
It's a good ball as well, it's a good goal. Superbly steered in by Quincy Promes, who had one disallowed in the first game, but there's no stopping that. Another fantastic ball into the Chelsea box, and Promes was the first to react. Chelsea 1, Ajax 2.
Ziyech's cross was...
There's Willian. That's a foul by Veltman for the Dutch team, and that's not a bad effort. In fact, it's a brilliant effort. It's Hakim Ziyech. It's completely caught Arisa Balaga out. He turns to the crowd and says, "What? What about that?" Chelsea 1, Ajax 3.
Well, I said it was a silly foul and mistake to make the foul in the first place, but I didn't expect a super goal. I think he's gone for it.
His tackle. And it goes to Donny van de Beek with a chance, and he scores. Well, the last time Donny van de Beek came to London, he scored against Tottenham in a Champions League semi-final. And he's now provided clear daylight for Ajax at Stamford Bridge. It's Chelsea 1. Willian. Here's Christian Pulisic into the danger area, it's in! Well, Azpilicueta might well have got the final touch. I think the Chelsea players then were looking for any potential offside. But it's a captain's goal that just about gives Chelsea a lifeline. He was held off fairly by Daley Blind. That's going to be an advantage play. Only won a penalty. What's he given now?
Daley Blind still pleading with him.
Well, that's another one. That's Veltman. And Chelsea are back to 4-3. Stamford Bridge erupts. Fireworks on bonfire night. Up go the heads, are back off the bar. It's in now! It's Reece James off the bench, the 19-year-old! What a night at Stamford Bridge! Unbelievable! That's around the ball. Here's the chance for Chelsea. What a clearance by Lisandro Martinez! But it doesn't matter, because the captain's got another one! It's Azpilicueta! No. Edson Alvarez with a chance to shoot. What a save by Arisa Balaga. Well, with 9 men, here's Batshuayi. Here's the chance. Oh, what a save! Very, very strong arm from Onana. I thought that.
Behind him. And Martinez is wanting to do it by himself, and why not when you can do that? The Argentinian is smoking this season.
This is Inter under Conte. Defend well, organise, get it up top. That's a poor mistake. And Hummels got no chance.
That was a good ball. That's a great save by Handanovic. And Schultz puts the rebound wide. Götze denied.
Hakimi.
Out to Candreva now. Look at Lukaku. Look at the chance. Scored by Vecino. Absolutely magnificent Inter Milan goal.
This is absolutely top draw from start to finish. Everything about it. Brozovic.
Schultz in. Sancho! Super stop again by Handanovic. That's his best save yet. Played through by Hazard. Turned in and turned into the net. Achraf Hakimi is the only player to score for Borussia Dortmund in this year's Champions League. And he's the man who's got them back in books. Now here's Brandt. Brent's found a way in! He squeezed it home to fire Dortmund level. What a turnaround it's been since half-time. Sancho, he's got it through! Borussia Dortmund have completed the total turnaround, and Achraf Hakimi has backed 2 of those goals.
Can't get over how good these...
Touch back to Politano, brilliant! Sensi! Just too straight with the shot.
Oh, it was lovely.
3 Champions League home games. The last team. First time that Lionel Messi, Antoine Griezmann and Dembele, Slav Železny in the centre of that midfield. The general field starting to play. Can they grab a shot lead here to Stegen with Ike? Here goes Semedo. Can he keep his cool? Ola with the save, but there is the Barcelona threat.
Yeah, the pace of Semedo getting
on. And it goes from Messi, but... And swung in, and another feather of a touch from Griezmann. And here's Messi. They can still paint beautiful pictures.
The only surprise is there.
Great confidence from Olayinka to tee it up. And Stanchew's effort deflected behind. So close for Slavia.
Came off his own player.
Stanchew contested. Curled in, and he always had it covered. A little bit unconvincing.
Yeah, I never really felt he had the power there, Stanchew.
To try and wreak havoc. It's Lionel Messi still going. Oh, and so close.
My goodness. Just such an...
For Vidal. For Messi. Really good save by Kolar twice now. The little maestro has come close.
There should have been a better ball in the build-up from Griezmann.
Stanchew, and deflected through for Borgil. And the flag's up. There's Dembele. Oh, look at that for a pass for Sergi Roberto. And Messi couldn't quite... And Messi is through, the flag stayed down, and Vidal. And now it goes up. Vidal and Messi in the middle. There's Ansu Fati for Messi. Tremendous save. There's the pick of them from Slavia's hero. Punish. And then Fati to tee it up for Rakitic, whose last goal was in March. King still trying to weave away. Rakitic with the ball in. Vidal went over. And Michael...
Firmino and Mane, although those three were on the bench. Divock registering a win than any other club in the competition's history. 15 to be...
He did well to reach that. Slides it in behind. Are they going to chip it in? Yes, they are. Liverpool have the lead. Clever finish, wasn't it, that? It really was.
It's a lovely finish by Ronaldo, wasn't it? And it was just a nice tummy by Origi. Puts him...
Tried the shot, the goalkeeper did well with his legs, and another block in there as well. This time I fancy it was from... So versatile. Salah. Oof. Well, he's such a darting, devilish presence around the penalty
post, but...
Made his ball in, and Samatta was there.
See the bodies at the far post. He just wanted it earlier.
Habit of giving away silly goals, as he called them. And Samatta has equalised on the near post. There's a shock. Genk strike. And it's the Tanzanian that's done it. Mbwana Samatta.
Yeah, they switched off Liverpool, didn't he?
Cuts it inside. Heyman on the turn here with a chance to shoot. He holds his head in his hands as that whistles.
Saying he should blow the whistle.
Still doesn't, as it's flicked goalwards. That would have counted that Van Dijk header as well, and there would have been an inquest, I think, from the Belgians about Salah turning and twisting. And a brilliant goal by Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Two in Genk and another against them tonight, and that too was quite superbly done.
Yeah, and this one with his left foot strikes it really well. He had many options. Once it falls,
it was ever so strong. Got the better of Dubois. Salah. Well, you'd have bet on him to put that in the corner of the net, but he didn't.
When he opens his body up on it, it's a nice ball.
He's had a very good ball. Heyman in space, and Alisson had to make a good save. Mailer to play it back in again. Van Dijk hasn't cleared.
And the Zana. That's Insigne. So close there, Napoli. Oh, that's Koulibaly with the tackle. Looked to be a poor one. Erling Braut Haaland scores once again. The new young star champion. Oh, good ball there. Kaya Hahn off the upright. Nearly 1-1 straight away.
Well, he did the right thing, Joe Bike.
And a goal here for Napoli. They're back on level terms just before half-time. Irving Lozano gets it. Insigne, that's looping. Oh, and it came off the woodwork. Then off the goalkeeper and behind for a corner. There's a misjudgment there. Now Kaya Hump. Llorente! With the chance to win it.
Off to the perfect start. Summer signing Joachim Andersen powering in his first goal. Bold run summed up the mood, helping Memphis Depay to maintain his record as Benfica had finally shown some promise just before the break. Anthony Lopez fixture, but Lopez was on song this time around, later flying for the end. Only for the assistant's flag to finish celebrations. But as VAR stepped themselves open for the killer blow, Bertrand Traoré put the result to bed.
Ago seemed to affect Valencia. Lille good value for Victor Osimhen's first, stumbling towards a third straight home defeat in Europe when a momentum shift was handed to them. Rodrigo's side, whose captain Daniel Pereiro provided easily their coolest contribution. What they did, or rather it was done for them. Defender Adamo Sumaro emphatically made a tricky evening look straightforward after all. When Ferran Torres made the scoreline even more harsh for Lille, who were 18 goals in their previous 2 games, this is a team in prolific form, and left-back Marcel Holstenberg struck this time. Only for VAR to intervene. As Moon nudged Artem Zhuba's pass towards goal. The gentle pace made the kick turned into a wall pass for Diego Dema. The Leipzig skipper Sabitzer following his sensational winner when the sides met a fortnight ago.
It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. Modric plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of midfield, and leading the line today is Karim Benzema.
5-1, Derek. The 5 players behind the lone striker will need to support him.
It's the opening match day, Champions League group stage, match day 1. And a through ball from Modric. A glorious chance. The opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
A chance to revisit the goal. Good evening and welcome. This is a notoriously rainy part of Germany, the Dortmund area, and alas, the rain has been falling in the build-up to this fixture. I'm Derek Ray. Mats Hummels starts alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence. And it's 2 strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Attack, can he give them the lead? The opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, here it is again. It's just a perfectly weighted ball in behind and not a bad finish either. Great goal.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Atmosphere has been building up all day long and we're almost ready for kickoff here at Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, joined for rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the 1 player. And this is a formation most people in the game are very... The opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Here's the replay, and I can see why the keeper's a little frustrated. He thought he got enough on that to keep it out, but it's just come past him and he's unlucky, really.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, the coach has to be happy.